Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the stream we've got here today. What a wonderful day of bowls we've got lined up. It's the just having a bit of trouble here with our voices, so we're just working through it at the moment. I think it is coming through by what I'm hearing. I can hear Bruce.
Yeah, mine's...
Yeah. So what a great day we are. We're up at, we've travelled north yesterday up to the beautiful Boyne Island. What a magnificent destination this up here, just south of Gladstone, an absolutely magnificent region. And something that if you're travelling around, got your caravan hooked up, I'd really recommend that you call into this wonderful little spot and have a bit of a look around, Bruce.
Oh, too right, mate.
Absolutely fantastic region.
Mine's coming through now?
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. It's just not coming through like it normally does.
Yeah, okay. Sounding good. And these wonderful sponsors for this wonderful event, the Invitation Falls. What a great weekend we got lined up.
2023 Lozzalec Invitation Falls, proudly supported by Lozzalec, Lozza Gall. For those bowling circle will know Lozza Gall, great guy and a great supporter of bowls. Absolutely. We've got the Boyne Tannum Bendigo Bank, Community Bank, Calliope and Gladstone, Bendigo Bank. We've got Deidre Kelleher, Principal of PRD at Tannum Sands, and Loftus Contracting. The new sponsor, made of Lozzas, has come on board, and we thank them very much. And down the side, we've got BCIB Insurance Brokers, Boyne Tannum Funerals and Cremations. Colin Boyce, who we'll have on shortly, he's going to come and have a chat to us. He's the MP for Flynn up in this area. CPAP Direct, who we're going to put in direct contact with Hawley after last night's snoring. Bridget Martins, Tannum Family Practice, and Glenn Butcher MP, the local MP for Gladstone. We thank them for their support. Thank you.
And mate, just by the luck of the draw, we're on rink 7. You can see us setting up there in the marquee. Probably can't see Robbie, he's just behind that pole there, but Brucey and I can be seen visually.
Yeah, just hiding under that where it says Trent Smalley on the scoreboard there.
Yes, that was very well done by Robbie. I was very impressed with that. And of course, and just by chance, we have the major sponsor here, mate, playing on this rink.
We have Lozza.
Lozza Gall. He's on the rink. He's got a bit of unfair advantage, though. He's actually got a bit of a boxing glove on here at the moment.
Yeah, so you don't want to do. If you're in his team, you don't want a wrong bias.
Yes.
And if you're not in his team, you don't want to go near him. Mary, yes, welcome from Fife in Scotland. Thank you, Mary. It's great to be back. We've had a great holiday after the Champion of Champions singles that we did those 5 days at Robina, the World Bowls. It was absolutely superb. The break, mind you, was absolutely superb too, because it was we needed it. We had a pretty hectic run there, and we did break up and just recharge the batteries.
And Mr. Green, Kerry on board. G'day, Kerry. Hope the ring's going well out Darling Downs, mate. So what a great game we got here today, though. And the participants in the first round, we got 3 games today, 2 games tomorrow.
Yes. I'm just now. This is Daryl is the lead with the red hat. So his brother went out there and thought, well, they'll trick him.
Yes.
Oh, no, he didn't. He went and changed his hat for me.
Changed his hat for you.
He had a different hat on. He says, I'll confuse you, blokes. I'll go and put a red hat on too. Didn't go over too well. Craig's next. Here's Lozza on the map.
Lozza Gall,
yeah,
major sponsor.
You know Lozza's bowls.
Yep, he's actually got himself a brand new set of left-handed bowls.
Yes.
Went to great expense. G'day, Nick. How are you, buddy? How's Cairns this morning, Nico? Absolutely brilliant win last night, Kerry. It was great to see, and hearty congratulations to the girls' falls also. That absolutely silver medal. There's nothing wrong with silver, my friend. We see a good-looking bowl here. It's just going to miss the kitty, though. Green running superbly here this morning. Absolutely first-class conditions here at Boyne Island. They've only got the one green. It's an invitation falls event, and pretty hard to get into. You really got to get your invitations from Lozza.
Yes.
Who runs the event, and absolutely first class. But no, congratulations to the Queensland girls last night. A superb effort. So we see Craig on the mat at the moment, sticking to his forehand, looking just to trail the kiddie.
Yeah, I think he's put a bit of weight in. You want to put a little bit of weight behind it, but he
like
he
it
took it
hold
off.
here,
And,
Bruce. He just got the gap. I thought he may have got an inside edge there, mate. But
yeah, I don't know who that light blue is. Whether that's Daryl's or Aaron's. I didn't see the first bowls come down.
That's Aaron's,
so I have to wait. Here's Hawley.
Hey, good on you, mate. Good on you, Nick.
Hawley's bowls are the maroon ones, which is good.
Yep.
Good Queensland boy.
On board there, Bruce.
Okay, yep, there. That's Ian Irvin. That I ended up having a couple of beers with at the end of last year's competition.
Okay.
We took a while to get out of the clubhouse. I'll give you the drum.
Okay, Craig Hall. That's your facts sounded just like the train he drives when he was asleep last night.
Yeah.
I was pretty close. I thought that there was someone the plane about to take off at one stage there, Bruce.
I've introduced him to the sponsors and CPAP Direct. Gee whiz.
Is he going to
nice.
sit this
He
bowl?
wants to sit Lozza's bowl and push him out, which he has.
Yeah, pretty handy there.
Yeah.
Could be shot, maybe second. So down to the two skips. We've got Carl and Trent, of course. Carl Finn and Trent Smalley.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we've got Colin here. He's going to come on soon for a bit of a chinwag.
Mm-hmm. Vicky Twining.
Yeah, we're just having a few audio problems here with the sound, but
yeah, just a bit of a hum there if you can.
He may have snuck in. I still favour from here, really, Bruce. I don't know what your thoughts are, but just looking from here.
Yeah, I think he rolled Lozza's bowl out.
Tell you what, though, Carl, has he got the run on this? He's got a perfect line. So Trent can still just play through either of these front bowls. His own bowl, which is the yellow and blue one.
Yeah, well, he's going to duck across there.
Yeah.
I don't know, and that's why I was saying I don't know who that light blue bowl is that was not going to make much difference. So Carl Finn, I think he'll want to try and find. I don't know. He's gone the other way. I thought he was going to try and find that gap.
Gap there, mate. Just going to pull up a bit short, so we're going to see. Looks like it's one to Carl.
Yes. Yep. Now I'll be able to sort out who's got the Aaron's bowls and Daryl's bowls there.
Yes.
We're just having a quick chat there before, and they kicked off a little early, and we didn't see the first bowls come down while we were doing the sponsors run.
Yeah.
And then three. There. Third end.
That's good, mate. So it looks as though they're going to shorten it up a little bit here, Bruce, which is not bad tactics for this hour of the morning.
Yeah, it's probably still got some dampness in it, the green. It was he said it was damp this morning when he got here and mowed. And then he went out there and I said, "You're going to roll it?" He said, "Yeah, when it dries a little bit more."
Yeah. Well, as you said, mate, they had a fair bit of rain here on Thursday evening, apparently, and Friday morning. They had 30 mil of rain, which was very good for the region. But unfortunately, talking to some of the other competitors up here this weekend who live close by, they've various amounts of rainfall depending what cloud you're under. So we can all do with a drop at the moment.
So those Aaron Storers must have been the green specks.
Yep.
I'm probably to pan in a little bit closer. I can see the colour.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Daryl Irvin on the mat at the moment, sticking to his backhand. Just looking for about another 2 foot of weight, 2.5 foot of weight by the looks of it there. So he's adjusted not too badly at all. Yeah, it's a good bowl there by Daryl. Okay, Aaron. Sticking to his forehand. He's going to be around these front ones. He's played this very well, hasn't he? What a great bowl. What a beautiful correction.
Good bowl. Yep. Well done, Aaron. Joshua Beattie. Haven't Saturday today, so he'll be off playing bowls some Rivers. Yeah.
He's also decided to stick him a forehand. I see why too. He's not going to be too far away from this. Gee whiz, what a lovely reply. They locked in 2 pretty good second shots there now. So Lozza.
Yeah, come around either side, Loz.
Yeah, you played the forehand, mate. Young Lozza. He's our host.
Yes, over on lovely house over there on Tannum.
He's just going to sneak under this, which he is going to do.
And
beautiful weighted bowl there.
Wouldn't have hurt if he touched that, you know, the blue bowl to pop that kitty out, because that's that other blue, the spec blue, is Aaron's bowl.
Tell you what, he's played this well again too.
Just might lock it in there. Oh no, it's not going to make it.
He wish he had a perfect line on that, Bruce.
Yeah, same bowl, Lozza. He just probably he really doesn't want to pump it out because that'll expose the kitty a bit. But he's going to go nice home here.
Yeah, he's played this brilliantly, mate.
Yeah,
what a bowl.
Wants to be behind, which he is.
What a great bowl.
Oh, no, he's not. He's just going to take it out.
Well, he stuck it out for him now.
Yeah, he's gone and put it out there.
Put it out there. What a great bowl by Lozza, though. Played that beautifully, didn't he? Just had to sneak around that one. Okay, gee whiz, that's another good try there too. So Hawley. Yeah, good call there by Trent. He doesn't want to leave anything out there for them. That's a pretty good call. You always get an inside edge, just enough to get kitty, depending on what weight you play. So Hawley just got to come around this front one here. So anything behind the head's going to be very beneficial. Even though it's quite a bit behind, that's a very good bowl there, because I said it really does cover it. Dale, I don't think players are allowed to change, mate. No, it's played under Bowls Australia rules and regulations. So just a little bit tight with this one. Reasonable weight on what he was after. So he's just looking for that kitty.
Yeah, same line, and landed out next to his first shot there.
Yeah. Now, obviously, Trent wants the covering bowl here, Bruce, by looks at just looking at the amount of weight too that that Ian played with that bowl.
Yeah, Hawley's got to be not near the jack, but around near these both these white bowls here.
Yeah.
Well, he's in amongst them. He's got the you've got one covering there, which you can just see poking its little nose up above the bottom of the screen there.
Yep.
That is. I think that's Lozza's, is it? Oh, no. That's Aaron's bowl.
Yeah. No, I tell you what, Dale, you are right, Dale Hudson. It says here that teams may rotate player positions for each game. So that's for each game, though, mate. Once they start the game, mate, they can't change, but they can rotate in between games. Tell you what, not far away with this one here is you're going to get a little inside edge and run through. Very close. Oh, just caught that bowl, but that's really blocked the backhand now for Trent. He has to go to the forehand. We see Tina Wallace walking past. And Mick Tobin looking very bright this morning too, out there playing on rink 8.
Yes, yep.
Mate, just talking to Mick on the powers of Shane Warne spin bowling there, Bruce, and big fan of Shane.
Yeah.
Mick. Okay, Carl looking down, just going to try and play. Can he get an inside edge off this? Well, I'll tell you what, it's not a bad attempt. Came very close to shot there, Bruce.
Yeah, well, Shaney Warren was the only bloke I know that could bowl a ball forward and make it go back.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That much spin.
So much spin on it.
So much spin on it. I wonder if rugby league players could do that.
Yeah. All right. What's the time? It's nearly 9:10. That's we won't get stuck in the Mick anymore. It's all off, Mick.
Oh, that's from Bruce. That's not from Brian.
Yeah.
Great bloke, Mickey Taylor.
I did well. I lasted 10 minutes before I had a shot at him.
Good lad, mate.
Yeah. Mickey, fantastic guy. Yeah, good guy. And I mean, you can put it on him, and he just laughs. He just has
mate. Mick's been able to give it over the years, mate. So
too right.
He knows if you give, mate, you must receive.
Well, ex-copper.
Yeah, good lad, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see, just keeping it reasonably medium length, you could say, with this. Trying to sort each other out.
Richard Shield from down at Burnett heard it's a great little club up here. It is, mate. It's a great little club. It's one of the what I call the original style clubs.
Yeah.
You know, they've got the bar, they've got the little kitchen down the back down there. They do the cooking out back on. They've got their barbecues. They've got no pokies, just a bar and a little bowls area, and they just run and they survive solely by such people as Lozza Gall, a long-time club member. He's a local electrician here. He loves the game of bowls, always supportive, not just of this club, but other clubs in the district, and loves going to tournaments.
Yeah, it's ever so true.
Yeah.
And he's put together a great field for this event too, as you see the quality of play we've seen already, Bruce, in the first few ends.
We've got some good players here.
What a great correction there once again too. By Aaron.
Yeah, well, I mean, just this team alone, but then you've got Gussie McCrone's team. He's got a good team here. You got there was someone I saw here before. You got Johnny Shoelace's team. You've got Peter Perthhouse, Bobby Wise, Cody Fellberg's got a good team in here. I think he went highest priced at the
Calcutta.
At the Calcutta, yeah. I had one there, but they didn't seem to get a lot of bidding. But mind you, I bought $20 worth of tickets and I got $75 back on the...
There you go, mate. You're in front, buddy.
Yeah, I'm in front.
There you go. Lozza just caught the outside edge of that bowl. If you got the inside edge of that, then I reckon you could have got a better result.
Mary McAnuff. Hi, Mary, over there in Newry, over in Ireland.
In Ireland?
And I'm very remiss of me, Nan Smith. Hello, Nan. Good to have you on board. It's been a long time since we've... actually, feels like an eternity since we've spoken to a lot of these people. Oh, lovely bowl there from Craig.
Yeah, no, he played that well, mate. I reckon they'd probably be holding... Probably could be 3 shots there, Bruce, so...
Well, you got Craig, you got the dark green shot, a bowl there of Daryl Irwin.
Yep.
And probably, could well be the dark green on the right-hand side. But Loz is going to say, no, I'll just get rid of this.
Yep, just the one down now. So
well,
he actually did play that. No, sorry, that's...
that spec bowl is Aaron Storrs.
That's Aaron, so he'd be holding...
1 and possibly 2. Aaron...
There's always a sport.
Oh, no, that green spec, beg your pardon, that's Craig Irwin's.
It is Craig.
Yeah, it is
Craig.
Craig's, pushed it through. Here's Craig's second bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good bowl there from Craig, so well played. So, Craig Hall on the mat at the moment, sticking to his forehand. Hawley, of course, been good mates with Lozza for a great number of years.
Mm. Well, that's what Trent Smalley was saying too. He said this Lozza's place is his Lozza's house. Every weekend he's down here.
Yep.
Just comes down.
Yep. Okay, Ian once again, or Ian on the mat at the moment. Playing his first bowl, just a little bit wide with that one there, Ian. Okay, Craig, his weight wasn't too bad with his first bowl. Just needs just a little bit more territory out there. Seems to have a... Even if he got second shot. Very close. Yeah, very hard to say there, Bruce, on that angle, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the red bowl there of Carl Finn's. Well, I reckon there's probably. Oh, see what happens here with this bowl first of
Ian.
Ian.
Yeah, that's
Irvin.
obviously. I reckon that's second shot, that one there, by the looks of it. So down to the two skips. So it's the third end. There's 16 ends. 3 games today. 16 ends. Or 2 hours.
5 minutes.
And 5 minutes.
Yes. I did write that down.
Yes, you have.
Here
Mate,
it is. 16 ends, 2 hours, 5 minutes, and a respot.
Respot on the tee.
Yep.
So there you go. That's for all our viewers. Okay, Trent Smalley on the mat at the moment. Going to play his forehand. Very distinct blue and yellow bowl. He's on a very good grass line. Comes down to his weight now as it starts working its way into the head. Not going to be too far away. Just going to sneak around the back. Gee whiz, that's a great attempt though. If he got that in the belly there, Bruce, he just would have sat and stayed, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And that's what he's after, looking just to sit and stay. So, anyway, he's still a few down by the looks of things here. So, Carl Finn at the moment can make him pay.
Yeah,
which he is going to do,
he's
too.
going to make him pay, too, because you've got that...
oh, great bowl.
You know, that's 3 and possibly 4, depending on that angle of that maroon bowl at 1 o'clock next to Craig Gerwin's Speckley bowl there, but this might change things a little bit from
He's played this
Trenty.
well, mate. Oh, how unlucky is that? You couldn't have played that any better, Bruce.
Anyway, he's narrowed it back down to 2.
2, yes.
Ian signalling that.
Tell you what, he's played this not too badly once again. I think he's just going to pull up a tad short.
Okay, now with the sponsors that we've got here, we actually have one of the sponsors, Colin Boyce, who's the federal member for Flynn. So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get Colin to come on and we'll have a chat for us. So bear with us. Without these sponsors, events like these don't go ahead. So just crave a little bit of indulgence as we speak to Colin.
And a very good supporter of this region.
Oh, certainly is. Certainly is. No. Okay, we'll just swap it over and we'll have the pictures on screen, ladies and gentlemen. That's no dramas, and we'll have Bruce. Yep, and that's on there, and there we go. We'll swap that over, and I'll get Robbie to push that button there, the slide button right at the end. That's the one, and welcome aboard, Colin.
Yeah, well, good morning, Bruce, and wonderful to be here at Boyne Tannum Sands Bowls Club for the Lozzalec Invitation Fours. A wonderful day here in central Queensland.
Oh, absolutely superb. Yeah, bit of cloud. We usually kick it off by saying there's not a cloud in the sky, but there's a few clouds here today. We had perfect, down the coast when we did those world champs, every day was perfect. And look, that cloud, that's not going to annoy us at all. It's just going to probably make it a little bit cooler, if anything. Doesn't look like there's anything in it.
No, I don't think it's any threats of rain today. Gentle easterly breeze blowing here. Keep the day fine, I expect. And as I said, wonderful day here at Boyne Tannum Island. Yeah,
it's lovely. So how long have you been member up here for Flynn?
So I'm in my first parliamentary term as a federal member of parliament. I did spend 2 terms as a state parliamentarian, and I have had some experience many years ago as a local government councillor out in central Queensland.
Okay, so you were under the state. That'd have been Gladstone, was it?
So I held the state seat of Callide, which is
Callide, yep.
Yeah, which is my office was in Billawheeler, which is just up the road from Gladstone here.
Oh, good. Score is wrong. When Halley due? Not too sure. We'll get Mick. We'll get that looked at. There it is up on the board up there. 3-1. Depends who they've got on the other side. That might be the other thing. So, how's Canberra going at the moment?
Oh, look.
Lovely spot.
Yeah, lovely spot. It's the Canberra bubble, as we refer to it as.
Yeah.
Everything is viewed through rose-coloured glasses down there, I can assure you at times. And it is wonderful experience for a fellow like me to go down to Canberra and represent Central Queensland in federal Parliament. I'm a boilermaker by trade, and there's only another down there, a guy from the Labor Party. He's also a boilermaker, so there's two of us down there. So we can expect each other's wells.
It's so where does your area,
well, the Flynn electorate
Electorate?
Yeah, it's Central Queensland. Gladstone is the centre, the big centre in Central Queensland. I go all the way out to Emerald and further out to a little town called Bogan-Tungan, if people know where that is.
Bogan-Tungan Railway.
That's the one.
A.B. Patterson.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct, and that's the where Harry Morant last worked before he went to South Africa.
Breaker Morant.
Yeah, correct. And so we go north nearly all the way to Clermont, to the outskirts of Rockhampton, to the outskirts of Bundaberg, as far south as Wandai and Proston in the south. It's a huge electorate. It's about 132,000 square kilometres.
Gee whiz.
Approximately twice the size of Tasmania.
Jeez. Yeah. Bit of travel involved there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I do a lot of travelling, approximately 50,000 kilometres a year. And whilst that doesn't sound a hell of a lot, really, when you understand that I spend approximately half the year in Canberra, 6 months of the year, more or less, 50,000 k in 6 months is a lot of driving.
Well, considering my wife's car's a 2015 model and she's done
41,000
kilometres.
Yeah.
So, you put in perspective there.
Yeah.
You said Emerald. Is Agro still running out at Emerald?
Yeah, they definitely have that, and it's just been recently.
Back in July, I think.
Yeah, that's right. It's a big event for Central Queensland, obviously.
Does Jeffy Dean still run that?
I can't honestly tell you who runs the outfit there now, but it's a big event that is growing and growing
massive.
as it goes. Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Jeff. I was Jeff's banker for many, many years, and then when I became a finance broker, he stayed with me there, and I did a lot of business for Jeff out there at Emerald, and he was at the showgrounds. He set up the dongers in the showgrounds there because I think there was a problem out there at one stage with itinerant workers and homeless people that were sleeping under the bridge, and the council allowed him, Jeff, to put some dongers in at the showgrounds and allowed him to sleep in there, and stopped him from living rough, and which was good of Jeff.
No, well, obviously all of that still happens, particularly in the horticultural industry, at citrus industry, etc. At Emerald, particularly the Gayndah, Mundubba and Bundaberg districts, where we have these South Sea Islander working agreements, the PALM agreements they're called, where these people come from the Pacific Islands and work in the small crops and fruit and vegetable and horticultural industries to help with the harvest and maintaining those. And it's a bit of a political issue at the moment because the government, in their wisdom, has decided to change all the rules and regulations in respect to all of that, and generating a fair bit of angst amongst the growers and producers.
So is it you have South Sea Islanders coming out? Do they come out for the season and then go back to their homeland?
Yeah, that's correct. So they usually come for about a 9-month stint.
Yep.
And it's a wonderful thing for those people because to come to Australia and have a job and earn the money and send it back to their families in the Pacific Islands, they can, generate a wonderful living for their families over there, because there's just simply no work on a lot of these small islands where they come from.
Yeah, well, the problem is we don't have, well, we probably do have the people that can go and do it, but they don't want to go and do it. That's half the battle.
Well, that's half the issue, and that's what generates a lot of the angst and so forth. And the government, in their wisdom, has decided to change some of the rules and regulations revolving around how these people get paid and how they're employed and their standards and so forth. One of the big questions, as you pointed out, is what's wrong with all our people? Why can't we do the same thing? But
yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be an issue that, but it happens. If you treat someone fair, you pay someone fair, give them the old adage, give them a fair wage for a fair day's work, and make sure that they're not having any hardships, with accommodation and stuff. Well, then, there's a lot of kids in Australia that could be doing the work.
Oh, absolutely, and obviously it's dealing with the bureaucracy who writes up these rules and regulations, and unfortunately there's some of them that aren't probably as pragmatic and practical as what they should be in respect to what happens in practical terms when you're trying to harvest in the fruit and vegetable sector, small crops and horticultural industry, and it's all governed by the weather, obviously, and when things are ready to go, they're ready to go, and if they're not, they're not.
Yeah, I want to get a job picking strawberries. I reckon that little cart that runs up between that they sit on, lie back in their little seat there and pick them as they go past and throw them in the boxes. I reckon that'd be a good job. But I can do most of my work sitting down.
Yeah, a bit of ice cream and a glass of champagne, that sounds
what
like
more?
Yeah.
A fair day's pay for a fair day's work. What more can I want?
What more? Just
right.
You write your own ticket, please. That's the way to go.
So when's Canberra kick off again?
So we've got polling day on 14th of October.
The referendum,
for the referendum, and that'll be done and dusted on Saturday night, no doubt. I fly to Canberra on the following morning, and we've got a week of Parliament following that. So that'll be an interesting week to see and analyse the results of the referendum and how that's going to affect Australians.
Well, that's right. Yeah, we've had a couple of people come on board here. We've got a very strict policy where you don't speak sex, politics, religion, because you can say the wrong thing to someone out there, and but I feel sorry for you blokes. On Monday you're going to go down there. It's either going to be a yes or it's either going to be a no, and someone's got some hard work ahead of them, and someone's got some hard work ahead of them.
Oh, look,
both teams have.
Yeah, no, absolutely right, and it's to my mind, without getting into the nitty gritty and the arguing the points of the whole issue, it's important that everybody gets the end game right to quell some of this angst that's possibly going to be generated, regardless of what the outcome is.
Too right.
I was doing a little bit of research before I came here, Bruce, on the origins of bowls.
Yes, yep.
My research tells me that there's archaeological evidence that suggests that the Egyptians played a game similar to bowls some 7,500 BC, which is a long time ago.
I'll ask. Robbie, do you remember that game?
We get out the statistics on that and see who won.
Yeah.
But it's obviously been played for a long game and developed into what we know now as modern bowls. The oldest green on record is Southampton in England, and it's got records of operation since 1299, which is long time.
Oldest one in Queensland is, there's been dispute over that for many, many years, but I'm led to believe that it's Barudabin down near New Farm down that way. Barudabin Bowls Club. It's now a barefoot venue, barefoot bowls venue. Someone saw the way to make it a good dollar there, and because it had gone to rack and ruin, and they went in and cleaned it up and tidied it up, and they put it on as any Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. you've got bowls going on down there. It's just barefoot bowls. It's a mega capital down there for it. But that's Barudabin.
Yeah, well, everywhere I go across my electorate here in central Queensland, bowls clubs in all the small communities, very popular venues and well supported everywhere. COVID was, a big influence on many of the clubs where they struggled to with their finances and having meetings and all of those sorts of things with the COVID restrictions. And from what I'm hearing, they're slowly recovering.
They're and so you got the big clubs that they've got the pokies, they've got got the restaurants and the cafes through there, and they're surviving. And mind you, as they say, you're probably not going to survive just on bowls alone. But they've, the pokies brings, like my club at Helensvale. I mean, very, very successful club, and we've got, I think, I don't know what they're doing at the moment, 180 pokies, I think, from memory, and they, they do very well. But then you've got some smaller clubs, and let's say, for example, Boyne Tannum, without the backing of their volunteer group of people from the club here, and the likes of the club members like Lozza, you're not going to get, your club's not going to survive, and which is unfortunate. And we know what the sponsorship dollar's like these days, very, very hard to get.
Oh, absolutely, Bruce, and obviously everybody who lives in rural and regional Australia understands the importance of volunteers, and just like to give a big shout out to everybody, and particularly here at Boyne Tannum Bowls Club, completely volunteer run organisation here. And if it wasn't for the people such as Lozza Gall, who's sponsoring this event today, these things just simply don't happen. So well done to all of the volunteers, and Miles Collins, the president here, and all his people that are involved in organising this event. It's a great thing for the community, and well supported, obviously.
Yeah, you mentioned before, I mean, the bowls club, the local bowls club in a small country town, I mean, if it didn't have a golf course, it probably had a bowls club. And that was the centre of where people would go for their social activity.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm actually later on today going up to Monto, up to the golf club up there. They're celebrating their 90th year of existence up there. So I'll be doing a similar thing to what I'm doing here today. And it's a funny thing about bowls and golf in these small communities. The people that play become rather obsessed with them and can't stay away from their bowls or their golf. And interestingly enough, because of that, Henry VIII back in the 15th century banned it. He banned bowls and he banned golf because all of the people who were making the English longbows, the bowmen and the fletchers, the stringers, and the arrowhead makers, Henry VIII deemed that everybody was spending too much time playing bowls and golf, so he banned it all.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Oh, well, prohibition
can't beat a good war.
Prohibition never works, as we well know.
No, that's right.
Yeah, but it's got very interesting history, bowls. Another little anecdote that I read this morning doing my research was Sir Francis Drake in 1588 was playing a game of bowls at Plymouth Hoe, and he was then notified that the Spanish Armada was on their way to conquer England or Greater England of the day, and his response was, well, we'll still have time to finish the game, and then we'll go and thrash the Spaniards.
Yep, and they did. Yeah, I actually watched the doco on that on SBS or whatever it was the other night. Actually on telly, and they mentioned the Armada, and that Spanish fleet was fairly big in comparison to the British fleet. And the Pommies went out and gave a good right royal hiding.
Yeah. Well, a bit before my time, but it's interesting reading all of the history of these long-held games, and again, it's they continue to grow in popularity. The club here at Boyne Tannum has had an 80% increase in membership since 2019, and that's a great thing for the community.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, and we mentioned before there also about Commonwealth Games. I mean, Commonwealth Games is, there's been a push. I think they've had a couple of goes to try and get bowls into the Olympics, but it's been kiboshed. But Commonwealth Games, and all talks are that the next Commonwealth Games that we're going to be in Victoria, the next Commonwealth Games after that was going to be the last games with as an allowed sport. So after that, if you want to play lawn bowls in the Commonwealth Games, you've actually Bowls Australia or whoever it be, World Bowls, they've got to apply to the Commonwealth Games to put it back on the agenda, which is, and I'm not going to denigrate some of the sports that they have brought in, but I have my own views on that. But and I'm a little bit passionate about it because this is my sport, but I want to see it go ahead. But we'll see what happens with the powers to be.
Yeah, well, we're not exactly sure what's happening with the Commonwealth Games now. I haven't had any definite notification of exactly what is happening. Former Premier Daniel Andrews put in a bid for the games, obviously, and then decided to not have it. So Commonwealth Games Federation and other people I still think they're nutting it out as to exactly what's going to happen with the next Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, well, I live on the Gold Coast. So does Brian and Robbie. We're on the Gold Coast, and we, as soon as Dan Andrews said we're not having the games, we all took a big gulp of air and went, "Oh my God, don't tell Tom." Tommy Tate. Yeah. But he, Tom's just a passionate Gold Coaster. That's all he is. And but it was quite funny. People go, "Oh no, don't tell Tom that he'll be putting his hand up for it." But unfortunately, it's not a state. It's not a local government decision. It's a state decision. Yeah,
well, again, obviously Brisbane put a bid in for the 2032 Olympics, and there's lots of controversy over how everybody's going to handle that and pay for it, and all the venues and all of the infrastructure builds and logistical problems that are associated with holding such an event. And I would suggest that having the Commonwealth Games up here in Queensland in a couple of years' time is probably not enough time to organise it well enough, I would suggest. But having said that, it's not my decision to make either.
No, well, that's right. It's we'll let it apply. Let the state government sort it out, and they'll make a decision whether. But we'll see what happens with that. As long as they keep lawn bowls in it, we'll all be happy. And I think Robbie and I will be free for that weekend or that week to go and broadcast if they ever so desire.
Yeah, well, if it happens, happy to come down and make some comment. I get a seat at the table and tell everybody about lawn bowls.
Yeah, fine. We can tell you what, it's going to be a big table with it. Yeah. I've said it over a couple of times that it'd be good to get a gig like that, but you've got Bowls Australia. But we're very happy with, and we think we've done a pleasing job with the World Bowls, Champion of Champions. Well, we had the World Bowls that we did 4 days, and then the second week did another 4 days. Excuse me, and then on the next, straight after that, we had the World Bowls Champion of Champions singles, and it just blew our mind. And I've said it on numerous occasions, we were so chuffed that World Bowls came to us as Gold Coast-Tweed District Bowls Association doing a live streaming of lawn bowls and asked us if we could do it for them, and we said yes, certainly we can. And the figures the other day were 320, and this is in 5 days, 320,000 views. So that's people like Mick, Irene, Mary, Josh. There was 320,000 views on that. And that view can also be after the event, where they'll go back and excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, where it's where they'll go back and watch it at night time or something like that. They'll go to Facebook and it'll be there and they'll watch it. But the interesting fact is, and I'm always having a bit of a bite at my sister-in-law about sport, and because she's avid sports. And I said to her, how many minutes do you reckon on Facebook and YouTube was watched over those 5 days of our live streaming? And she said, about 10 minutes. So, as you can see, we have a good bit of banter with Susie and I. But 2,761,000 minutes.
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
So divide that by 60, ladies and gentlemen. That'll give you the number of hours that it was of viewing of our little live stream.
No,
40,000 hours or something it was.
Well done to everybody concerned, and obviously bowls is more popular amongst the generations than it's ever been.
We've got Andrew Bowles, Jamaica. 2018 Games was amazing. It certainly was. It was a good job and very well run down there. It's good. I think we should have it over in Edinburgh again, over in Scotland, because it gives me an excuse to go back there, because I really enjoyed it when I was over there not so long back. But it's so at the moment, Carl Finn with TT Trent, Smalley, Rob. Yeah, Trent's got a stutter in his name, I just noticed. TT Rent, and leading 5-1. So it's been a good game there.
Throwing down the bowling gauntlet, as they say.
Oh yeah. But I did have here on the. Oh, here it is. Here. I mean, even the second game today, we've got Johnny Shoelaz, his team of Lester Shellback, Josh Hanson and Miles Collins. They're up against Bobby Wise of Scotty Geimer. Scotty's from out at Miles Way. Anthony Batten and Neil Hazard. That'll be a good game. But, we're looking for the 3 games today and then 2 games tomorrow. And then we pack up and we stay over. We try not to pack up on the Sunday evening and then hit the road. We'll try and stay. It depends where it is, though. Like if it was Ballina, we'd drive back to the coast. But it's a bit far from Boyne, Tannum to drive back on that during the night time.
Yeah, and apart from that, you've got to battle through the traffic in the southeast corner there, which is quite horrendous at times, which I'm sure you're well aware. Every time I go down there, I seem to get confronted by the same idiot drivers as they must know I'm coming or something. I don't know what happens down there, but they always seem to turn up when I turn up down there.
Yeah, but there's been certainly been some changes between like Sunny Coast up to here. There's been some road improvements, and we've noticed since last year, since we've been we came up for this event last year, and also Robbie and I went to Mackay a couple of months back, and it's been a lot of road works, and it's good. So everyone complains up here about roads. Obviously, it's a big issue, our road infrastructure, and as they say, in many parts of the world, everybody drives on the right side of the road, and up here we drive on what's left of the road. Yeah, but you'd have a lot of the road being dug up from transport, heavy transport.
Oh, absolutely, and the Bruce Highway in particular is the main arterial thoroughfare from North Queensland down to the southern states, and particularly the southeast corner. So lots of usage there, lots of transport carrying any number of commodities and so forth, and obviously gets well used. And having said that, I do advocate that everybody take care on the roads. It's important to understand the road rules, buckle up and be safe and take care.
You're right. You mentioned you're going to Monto. Monto's southwest, isn't it, from here?
Yeah, so I'll go up through the Boyne Valley.
Out that way.
Out to Calliope, then up the Boyne Valley through Nangoran and Yabobo, many peaks, and up the range there, and onto the Monto Golf Club. And as I said, they're celebrating their 90th birthday celebrations up there tonight. So have a dinner up there tonight, do a bit of talking, and meet the people at the Monto Golf Club.
Good stuff. And I'll download Bogan Tungan and show Robbie.
Yeah, Bogan-Tungan. It's
Bogan-Tungan, the
little railway siding out in the middle of the ranges out there. And cheerio to everybody at Bogan-Tungan if anybody's tuned in.
Yeah, it was when as soon as you said it, it was the poem. Bogan-Tungan, A.B. Patterson's poem.
Yeah, that's right. That old banjo.
Yep. Yeah, Bogan-Tungan there. I was trying to think of the. The poem. What it was about, the Bogan-Tungan Railway.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
it
was about the railway.
Yeah, it is a little railway siding, and that's where Breaker Morant actually had his last employ, was up in there before he went to South Africa in the Boer War. So
I bet you he's wishing he didn't.
Yeah, well,
there's his day job.
There's a bit of history there in respect to Harry the Breaker Morant.
Yes, yeah, he was. Yeah, we've had some good legends and some good. It's a good story. What did he say? Shoot straight, you bastards.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Nice thing to say to her.
Yeah. What law did you apply? 303.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had to laugh. I was watching very quickly. I was watching a show on. It's called Suburban Gangs and Suburban Crime in Australia, and they were talking about Kenny McPherson, who was notorious out of Sydney as a standover merchant, and they're talking about a fellow criminal that had been shot, and they traced the bullets, and one was from a machine gun and the other two were from pistols, and they interviewed Roger Rogerson, the famed police officer, about it, and he said yeah, I'd put it down to justifiable homicide. I couldn't believe it. But because the bloke that got shot was just a pretty bad egg. And Roger Rogerson said that, and it was quite funny because Brian, I was telling Brian coming up in the van, I was telling him the story about it. He said Roger Rogerson, he would have put it down to a suicide.
Yeah, back in the days of long ago now.
Oh yeah, that was and that was the what do they call it? The underbelly.
Yeah. Interesting time in the history of the underbelly, the underworld of Australia.
Yeah. All right, Cole. Well, we better get back to the game, I suppose, and see how we're going along there. But look, thanks very much. Safe trip out to Monto. And we thank you very much for your support of Lozza and the Boyne Tannum Bowls Club. Great that we get a chance to have a chat to you, and all the best with your parliamentary career. And when are our next elections?
Oh well,
ages away, aren't they?
Unknown. Federal election isn't. I think they've got to have it by July 2025.
Oh, okay.
But there's lots of options, and that's obviously a choice that the Prime Minister makes, and it's up to him to call a general election when he sees fit. But anyway, look, thank you for having me, Bruce. And
pleasure.
Once again, I'd just like to give a big cheerio and shout out to Lozza Gall for principal sponsor here at this event. And wonderful thing for the community. There are also lots of other small businesses that contribute to this event as well, and well done to everybody concerned. Cheerio to the volunteers that run everything, because without our volunteers things just simply don't happen. So once again, thank you very much, Bruce, and I'll be on my way, and take care and all the best.
Thanks, buddy. Been a pleasure. Tama. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Colin Boyce, federal member for Flynn, who is a supporter of the Boyne Tannum Bowls Club, and thanks, buddy. And he's the local federal member for this area up here of Flynn. And as I said at the beginning before Cole came on board, look, we do talk about all sorts of things, but with people like that supporting events, we just crave your indulgence, if we may, for a short period of time, just to acknowledge the fact that these people are supporting our great game, and I've had over the years a number of complaints come through, but they're probably from people who don't have a bowls club anymore because they're not down there helping and they're not getting the support of people like Colin. But yeah, look, I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, for your indulgence with that. And back to the game, Carl Finn leading 7-1 over Trent. And Trent being skipped for Lozza, the host. So it's... So the host better pull his digit out here to hey, gee whiz, otherwise we'll start speaking about him. Good morning, Bruce. I've heard of Bogan Gate west of Parks, but never Bogan Tungan. Oh, yeah, sorry, I beg your pardon. Lenny McPherson, not Kenny McPherson. Yeah, sorry, Mel. Yeah, I was wrong there. Yeah, Bogan Tungan, Boguntungan, I think it is. Look it up. It's a little town out here, up the road here in central Queensland. And B.J. Patterson wrote a poem about it, the Boguntungan Rail. And as soon as he said the name of the place, I remembered it. And it's not because of my vast knowledge of poetry. So what have we got here? We've got the white bowl there of Ian Irwin. That'll be holding shot, and that dark green bowl is Daryl Irwin's. And I'm just having a look at that. I think so they probably got two there. Carl Finn's team. Welcome back, Brian.
Hey, g'day, Bruce. Yes, mate. Just fortunate enough to be able to go down the other end of the green and watch some of the play down there. And tell you what, it's the first class bowl's being played out there at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
The players are keen the first game, and gee whiz, there's some outstanding bowls being played.
Yeah, so we've got some we've got a couple of good games coming up next too. Also, I mentioned that when I was talking to Colin.
Yes.
Bobby Wise's team up against Johnny Shulaz.
Yep.
So just running around the back there, they're swapping over, so that's the maroon bowls there of Hawley. But it looks to me that I'd say that Carl is holding two by virtue of that dark green bowl and the white bowl there of Ian Irwin's.
Yeah. Well, I just made a call there for our viewers who on Rink 8 there. We know Mickey Tobin's playing there, and I just said to his lead, I said, mate, my suggestion to Mick would be to get the other two bowls out of his bag because they've got to be better than the two he's using. So I'm just hoping he took my advice.
Mick probably doesn't realise he's left-handed.
I think Junior's going to have to tell him, mate, you're left-handed, son. Stand on the other side of the mat. So we see Trent on the mat at the moment. Tell you what, there's some shocks out there, mate. Robert Hammond down 11-3, 13-3. Gee whiz, there's some great bowls. I couldn't get over the quality of play out there.
Who's there's Grinder? Where did I see him?
Grinder,
they're next rank down on 6.
He's behind.
Yeah, gee whiz.
What a great bowl here from Trent, though. Look at this for a bowl.
That's good bowl, Trent.
That's good pressure bowl there.
Well, he needed to do that.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at the score at 7-1.
Yeah. This is the 8th of 16 ends.
Oh, Carl's going a bit... Oh, no, he's going a bit
just
wide.
Just pull that a little bit across the body there, Bruce. So how good's young Trent's memory, mate?
He's got a hole out. Oh, geez, he doesn't want to take it for a walk, though. Oh, mind you, he probably does because they're two bowls at the back there, the blue one, the maroon ones are Hawley's.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one shot, and that makes it a little bit better now for...
well, they may be able to change the length, Bruce, and get things back into their favour once again, you know. It's sometimes that's all you need, isn't it? Just a quick change around.
Well, he's taken the mat to Gladstone.
Yep.
And...
yes.
Gee whiz.
It's only one postcode away.
Yeah. So and he's thrown it to the Oh, well done. Pulled up just an inch or two short. Well done.
I just see two great bowls there from Mick Tobin. We can get a shot of them. See those two bowls right at the end of the line over there? Okay, see a good starter here from Aaron. That's a good first up lead bowl.
Yeah, good start.
Not a bad reply though, Bruce.
Oh,
Look at
it's
this for a bowl.
good bowl. He doesn't want it to. Geez, that was holding its line all the way till about 2 foot out.
It was, wasn't it, though? Yeah, very unlucky there. He played that so well. G'day, Jamie. How are you, mate? How's Lady today?
Jamie Dixon. Now, where did I see Jamie's name yesterday? Oh, he was watching the Nationals.
Nationals, yeah.
When I came on, I saw his comments on there.
Good on you, Chris. Okay, so we've got...
I missed one there from Mick Trojic. Carl is leading, and when is Craig Hall's baby due?
Yes.
Oh, dear me. Thank God we all know each other, because
Yes.
you'd say half of these things you get a punch in the nose.
Oh, particularly around here this weekend.
Yeah.
Had a wonderful conversation last night, mate, didn't we, with a few of the participants? Never laughed so much in all my life, Bruce. Yeah, I just see two bombs there played by Mick Tobin, absolute bombs. I don't know how they made him look so good, but gee whiz, it took a lot of skill from his team. Surely the two bowls he's got in his bag are better than the two he's using. Would have to. A quick change of bowls there, no one would know.
Yeah.
Okay, tell you what, having a good... Oh, no, just going to pull across the head there. Had ideal weight for what he was after there, Bruce.
And push it in.
Well, he's made that a little bit better there, mate, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's Aaron Storer's bowl.
Yes, he's put that in a pretty good position with the hand that they're playing. You've got to really split these two green bowls up here, because that's where the kitty could finish up, I reckon, if he gets the edge of it. Lozza just needs a bit more run on this one here.
Oh, it's done. Oh,
Yeah.
geez, as it stops. Geez, that turn. We got to that point there. And
Yeah.
It was like someone controlling it and just said, turn left.
Yeah. Good on you, Jamie. Hope you have a great game, buddy. Okay, a little bit more direct at this. Is it going to hold its line? He may get an inside, might get the edge. Oh, he just took that out. A little more kinder. He may have got a result from there. That's the bowl they're trying to beat now. Okay, Hawley, I think he's a little bit underdone grass line on this one here,
Yeah,
Bruce.
depends if he's got his weight to get in there. No, he didn't want him.
Had ideal weight just to sit that green bowl, didn't he? But see what they're calling for now, just to trail that kitty back to that green bowl. They can make a couple out of that if they do.
Yeah, well, he can. If he hits that blue bowl that's holding shot there with enough.
Mate, he's close.
He's going to take it back, and who's at the back? The
Well,
green
they've
bowl
got
there.
a few there. Yep.
That's Daryl's.
They'd had 3 shots there by the looks of that.
Yeah, both of Daryl's.
Yeah, mate.
and the white one
And the
there
white
of,
one, I reckon,
Ian's.
I reckon
Yeah.
that would count too by the looks of that there, mate. So. There's a good shot of the head there.
I'll come around, Hawley, but you want to start to stop, mate. Come on, roll it past that.
Yeah, he had a perfect line for what he was after. The sun's coming out again now too. It's just going to be very steamy
Get steamy on there with the
after that 30 mil of rain the other night.
I knew it was damp there. I went out to put the, you can see at the top right hand of the screen, the umbrellas over the cameras, and I was kneeling down on the grass this morning to do the weights on the cameras. And I got up and my both my knees absolutely saturated because I sunk into the core of the grass.
That's the thing. So you fitness fanatics that always got to do your weights every morning. This is where I don't have a problem with that. See?
Yeah.
Trouble you young kids.
Yeah, we always want to run somewhere.
Always want to
run and get some more weights.
Just calm down and slow down, like Robbie has. Robbie's the only bloke I know can go to sleep and still work the controls at the same time.
Yeah. See? Well, you've got to get one around here. Where's Carl going? He probably wants to cut through. He doesn't want to go near those blue bowls.
He's got to be in between those. But he's not going to do any damage there, mate.
I thought he would possibly narrow it up and make sort of that.
Yeah.
Where are we? The bottom green bowl.
Yeah.
The lowest, the furthest back bowl, green bowl. Make that his jack, and play to it. Because that looks like what
Trent's after.
What Trent's after there. He's only got to sit that on this side of it. Oh, bad luck.
It's only needed a couple more rolls there, mate. He was in for shot.
Yeah, I think he may have cut one of those out.
He may have cut the green one out on the left-hand side, the furthest one. But I've got the opportunity here, though, Carl, to probably draw another one. Even by coming round them and stays on, he'd probably draw another one there, Bruce. Tell you what, it's only just going to fall.
Fall in, yeah. And just see what they... I think it was...
They're not going to tell us.
No, I'll just check with Trent. Yep.
Two. Yeah,
two down, yep. Hi, Darren. Welcome aboard, mate.
Yeah, we've got a great weekend of bowls lined up for you. 3 great games today. Got a cracker game next up. Yeah. Johnny Schultz versus Bobby Wise.
Yep. Geez, I tell you what, and the people out there, they've got to show pity on us because, gee whiz, we're going to do it tough. We've got 3 games of bowls to watch.
Yes.
Then we've just got to go and have a couple of beers. Then we're going home to Lozza's place.
Yep.
And the boys from Miles,
yep,
have bought in
a cow.
Well, nearly a cow.
They bought in a cow.
They've bought in some marbled steaks. I reckon they look absolutely. So we're going to have.
I've heard of marble tops. Yeah. I've played marbles, but I've never heard of marble
steak. Yeah, apparently it's a good bit of beef. So we're going to have that, and we're going to sit around and have a quiet shandy while we eat. And
well, I might have more lemonade in it than beer. You know that.
Yes, and then off to bed early so we can be fresh for tomorrow.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
G'day, Clint. How are you, my friend? Clint, of course, the hard-working president from Paradise Point Bowling Club.
Yes.
On you, mate. Okay, so we've got Aaron on the mat at the moment. Just wants to really play onto his own bowl. He wants to miss this last green one. He's going to cut under it by the looks of it. Not bad weight for what he was chasing there, just to touch that blue one of his, but gone to a very good home there, very good catchment area.
Can you see Grinders? I think Grinders down 12-6, is he not? 13-6.
13-6 he's down, yes, that's correct.
13-6 Grinders down, Jeff.
Yep. Team he's playing against, I'm not too sure who they are, but gee whiz, mate, they're playing some incredible bowls when I was sitting down there watching them. But the unfortunate thing I have to say about that there is that poor old Tina's father's doing the running for Tina.
Oh, really?
He's already lost 3 kilos this morning.
Yeah, well, the sun came out. She deserves a shandy.
Yes. Upside down, of course. Tell you what, he's got a good grass line on this one here. Maybe just a little bit too much weight, but it's a perfect grass line. It probably would have come. We'll come back to the line. It's very close to it anyway.
Mick Layton, mate, g'day. And how's Bruno? Our regards to Bruno. We were talking about you last night, actually.
Yes, mate. We're telling the boys from Miles all about you, mate. How you're a lifer from Cell Block C. I was actually going to put that on your Facebook page the other day when you're showing us all your favourite friends for when you rake up the leaves down at Tannum Point. I was nearly going to say, mate, which one's Bruno? You missed him out, mate. I tell you what, he wouldn't have been happy this week with you, son. Good on you, Mick. Love your work, Mick. Yes. Okay, Craig Hall on the mat at the moment, sticking to his backhand. Beautiful little destination up here, just south of Gladstone, in the beautiful region of Port Curtis.
The Port Curtis district, yeah. And actually, I had a note written down here that Lozza came and saw me about yesterday. They played last week in the Zone 1.
Yes.
Not the Zone 1. What are they in? Which zone are they up here? Calliope? No.
They're in...
Can't think of the... Six.
That's right.
Yeah, Zone 6.
Zone 6,
They played the Division 1. They played their pennant.
Zone playoff
last week. And Division 1 got beaten on the last bowl of the day by one shot. So Division 1's out. And Division 2, who don't go on to play
they won.
in the States, they won by one shot on the last bowl of the day.
But it just goes to show you what class bowls it must have been for it to be that close, though, Bruce. That's the bottom line,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And the quality of play here this morning has been outstanding. It really has been, so... Guy. Yep. Zone for the States. So that's right. Trent Smalley will be up in Mackay, being the zone champion of Zone 6 in the pairs and the singles.
Yeah.
And be playing with Lozza.
Yep. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you got things you got to bear in life.
Yes. Look at this for a bowl. Bang.
Oh, well done. Yeah, well done, Carl.
Carl, well played.
Yeah, no, well, that's a good effort by Trent. He won the singles here.
Yes.
At Boyne Tannum. And, he's off to Mackay in 2 weeks' time.
We'll see him up there.
Yeah. Oh, well, you shall. You shall.
Yep. You've got a couple of days off.
Yeah, got a few things to do around home and keep the wife in line to make sure she mows the
lawn properly,
straight.
mate. Yeah, I can understand that, mate. I know.
Oh, a little straightener. Oh, unfortunately went the wrong way. Yep. So that green bowl, that was Daryl's. Daryl's holding 2 in that red bowl there of Carl Finn's. So there's probably 3 shots to Carl there.
Yeah, it looks like 3 from here, mate, doesn't it?
Oh, Carl, where are you going? Saw someone he knew?
Yes. Did it come back? Don't think so.
Did it's down here.
Yes.
Bottom of the screen somewhere.
Right, Trent, got to drop under this yellow. Got to start working. Got to drop under this white one.
Yep. Lozza.
Like 3 away.
Yep.
3 shots.
Yeah.
I had half the club this morning. A beautiful bacon and egg burger for breakfast.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Best thing was the coffee.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we've got Daryl Irvin on the mat playing his backhand. Playing away from the club rooms here at Boyne Tannum.
Round you come, Daryl.
Yeah, good starter, mate. Jack high. Okay, Aaron. It's not looking too bad here as it starts working its way into the head. He's not going to be too far away. Yeah, good starter.
Yeah, good bowl.
Tell you what, he's played this well too. Just going to sneak around the back here though, Bruce. But
Yeah, gee whiz. I mean, take your weight off just fractionally, and with the way they've been turning as they stop, he would have come in on that.
Yep.
But he's got another one. Oh, no, he hasn't.
no, he's out of ammo,
He's
mate.
out of ammo. Oh, well.
It's up to Aaron now.
Turn around. Over to you. No, over to you, Lozza.
G'day, Cole. How are you, mate? Yeah, great part of the world, Cole. It really is a sensational place, mate, I'm telling you. Said it's 16 teams, I should say. It's 16 ends, or 2 hours and 5 minutes. And, mate, all joking aside, Colin, you go to all the carnivals, that too, mate, but the hospitality, the friendliness, and the competitiveness of the players is outstanding. See, Lozza, has he got the run? Not quite. He definitely had the line. Looking for just a bit more run there. So Craig Irving on the mat at the moment. Going to stick to his forehand. But also just got to come around these front bowls. So a bit of advice to the two who's playing two in the Bundaberg team. And of course Mick Tobin playing three. Is if he could get those other two bowls out of Mick's bag. They've got to be better than the two he's using. He's very consistent, Mick, this morning. Very, very consistent. So Lozza had the right weight with this one here.
Yeah, went a bit wide.
It's not in a hopeless situation there because that bowl could come in handy. Sticking to their forehand though, so they're looking just to trail this over to the right-hand side of that line. A little bit underdone grass line here. Comes down to his weight though. Just going to sneak across the head.
Yeah, he needed to be around those blue bowls, Lozzas.
Yeah.
And because he's now got, he's got the dark green bowl, you got the green speck bowl, you got the white bowl, or that they belong to all the Irvins.
Yes.
Irvins, sorry, beg your pardon. And
his whole family of them.
Yeah.
So Hawley, wish someone would tell him that the solar panels aren't working today because he's just taken his hat off, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that may be in the count by the looks of it, but still an open draw there on the forehand, really, Bruce, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think Lozza's bowl might have it, you know. Aaron Storer's bowl, the blue speckly one.
Yeah.
Got to be careful, Ian. You don't want to knock them.
And that's really going to... The backhand's really completely blocked off now. So we see the bird out there having a bit of a feed. So must admit a big congratulations to Kevin, the greenkeeper here this morning. Did a superb job preparing these surfaces. So Hawley.
You need to pop it a bit harder than... Oh, gee whiz, Hawley. He needed to get that square and pop it through.
Yes. I reckon they'll be holding too, Bruce. Looks of it.
Yeah, I'd just have a look at their hands when they have a look there, but
yes,
yeah, probably is.
See, Mick Tobin put a lot of thought and effort into his clothing he was going to wear today, like black, which really absorbs the heat. The sun's shining here, a quick 29 degrees, and what does Mick wear? Black shorts and a black top and a black hat. At least his teammates had a bit more sense there, Bruce.
He's not a Kiwi, is he? He thinks he's an All Black.
An All Black. Dear. Tell you what, he's not going to be far away with this. What a beautiful weighted bowl there. Yeah, just...
And we can't have a dig at him about being Collingwood shirt because they actually won the grand final.
No,
so
we can't talk to him about that.
We've got to be careful with that.
Okay. Trent, is he going to be inside this bowl? He's going to get an inside edge.
And a rubber cross. Yeah,
it's a good bowl.
Hawley likes it.
Yes.
A backhand clap from Hawley. Oh, be careful you don't pump Hawley in any closer.
He's
there.
pretty close to this, mate. If he gets the inside edge,
No, he's just rocked him
not
over
quite.
and stayed with him. Yeah.
well, that beat the red was the call.
So that bowl of Trent Smalley's, it's holding the shot there. No,
he doesn't want this one.
He wants about a couple of foot to the left. Yep.
Oh, it looks like two there by the looks of that. So 2 to Trent Smalley.
Trent Smalley, well done. Yep. A very windy day at Mudgeeraba. Yeah, Michael, I rang my wife this morning and I said, what's the weather like down there? She said, yesterday and today was blowing a gale.
Yes.
And, I said, right, you better stay indoors. Don't go to the shops. don't want to get blown away.
Yes. Yes. So no doubt you took a lot of money out of your credit card before you left, Bruce.
What's the time? 10:15. I'll wait till 10:30. I'll check the balance.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, she's probably having a cup of coffee.
I'm sure Jan will be spending very wisely there this morning.
Good girl, yeah.
This time, can you say it a little bit more convincingly, please, mate?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Aaron. Just needs a bit more weight. He had a perfect line on that one there. Just needs a little bit more weight. You can see the breeze there. See the way the flags are starting to turn around. Yep. Nice first up bowl here though from Daryl. It's a handy starter.
Round you come, Aaron. Now, see, it'll start to turn now. Yeah, she's... Mind you, he won't want it again.
You got that right,
No.
mate. He actually ended up shot out of that bowl, isn't it, mate?
Oh, yeah, no, I was just looking out live there.
Yep. Tell you what, not going to be too far away with this one here. It's going to be a little bit runny once again, but anything behind the head, the green running this well is always very good, very handy bowl to have.
All right, Loz. Oh, took your weight off, buddy.
Yeah, perfect line. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance bowl there, though, Bruce, but probably still got to be around that, though, doesn't he? You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah, well, that's what Carl did. Carl jumped in very quickly and said, come around and go to this spot here, which is going to block the...
Yeah.
And it was on a good line, except he took his weight off himself. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, the weight was not too bad. It was just his line there.
I think with that wind getting up too, Bruce, it's really pushing it up because there's a little bit behind him at the moment, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coming across their left-hand shoulder, really. So, Loz. Working its way in now. Just going to sneak around the back. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. So, Andy home.
Yep, on the tee.
Yep. Got the tee covered. Just not going to quite be around it. Yeah, you'd have a ball here, Cole. I'll tell you that right now. See Boggers here. There's quite a few of the lads here, mate. Timmy Smith, of course. Okay, Craig. Yeah, again, just a little bit runny. Players just struggling as the green starts drying out. We said we had 30 mil of rain here on Thursday night, Friday morning apparently, so...
Well, we got here yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, mate. Puddles everywhere, wasn't
Puddles
it,
everywhere as we drove in down past the caravan park and the golf club there. And it was...
There's the shot. Tell you, that's made a couple there, Bruce, too. A very hard one to pluck out of the head there, too, mate. Yeah, that's true, Bruce. There was quite a few puddles, and there's still puddles around this morning when we were driving here this morning, wasn't there?
Yep.
It's in some of the ditches and that, so it's great to see this region getting a drop of moisture. So Hawley now looking just to give Trent a very close second shot. Yep, very good second shot there. Very good second shot by Craig Hall.
Oh, wants to be on the other side of that green one.
Yep. He's put that into a pretty good home, really, once again. So, yeah, they've got to crack an egg on it. We'll go back to that green bowl there.
The dark green one of Daryl's.
Yeah. So just got to be a little bit careful of that.
And I just remembered 9 o'clock this morning, the Premier League kicks off for the playoffs down at Hamilton Bowls Club. You've got Capella, Carina and Kawana playing off for the one spot that's available there. So to the three teams.
Yeah, Lozza will
all the best.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Bruce. We wish those teams all the best and see which team makes it through to the main draw. Lozza's got it covered, mate. Look at that. What a bowl from Loz. Thinking all the time. Okay, Trent, is he wide enough? Yes, he is. He played this very, very well.
Keep it running. Come on, Trent. Well done.
That's two.
Yep.
He's a nice reply too. What a bowl.
Oh, he's got the run to get in there.
Not quite.
He might cut one. Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah, good thinking. Yeah. Hard to say there, mate, isn't it?
Yeah. Craig. One up, down. Two down, was it? But yeah, it was two. It was two. Yeah.
Just not quite enough. Gee, he had a beautiful line on that last bowl, didn't he, Carl?
Oh, slow down, Trent. I just got puff watching him run down there.
Mate, I was going to call for the oxygen mask.
Yeah. Give us a break.
Scaring us old blokes. Okay, Aaron sticking to his backhand here as he got the weight to get there. Oh, beautiful line. Looking about another 5 foot of weight by the looks of that. Just going to run out of legs also too by the looks of this. And this may force them onto the forehand now. That bowl there could be just in... Yes, he's gone to the forehand. Thought that last bowl may have just scared him a little bit. Beautiful correction too by Aaron. Yep, good bowl. Well done. Played that very well.
Oh, well, I couldn't wait till past. I thought I'd check the account now. Already down there. Yep, she's down there shopping.
Down there shopping.
Yeah. But luckily the first purchase was groceries. How good's that?
So you got food to go home to.
You got food to go home to, yeah.
Gee whiz, what a great bowl there, mate. That's a sensational bowl.
Just trying to see, what's that score there? 12-8, but I don't know who's 12 and who's 8 on rink 8.
Looks like 12-9, mate.
Is it?
Yeah, 12-9 by the looks of it. Just before Brian stood himself right in front of the scoreboard, mate. We'll find out for you. Junior. Okay. So that's the team from Bundaberg. Jeff, they're 12.
Yep.
And the other team's 9.
It's Junior, Kenny, McToven and Brian.
Brian, yes. Yep.
And who are they playing? They're playing the other bitch team here.
From Monto, Boyne.
Yeah, yep.
Pretty good game, though. Just watching some of it. Oh, Lozza. Just drop the kitty into the drink. Great bowl there by Loz. Great pill. And sits right beside it too, Bruce.
That's a difficult one to nick the shot off.
I can't see anyone getting a shot out of that one, mate. It's making that green bowl sitting there too, Bruce, look very, very valuable, isn't it?
Yeah, the one near the number.
Yes.
The short of the number there, yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
It's pretty hard to get to, but if you could rock that into the ditch, could have a few there.
Well, if you get that in the ditch, they'd have the one in the ditch plus the 2 blues.
Yes, that's
the
correct.
remaining blues that are there. Oh, no, maybe not. No, that one will be out of it based on the angle there. No, but... Oh, Mick. Yeah, well, that's not too bad, Hawley. You've just got to get rid of that green bowl.
It's looking very lonely there.
Yep. Oh, that'll be good. Just bring that through there. Oh. Near the scoreboard.
Just looking. Okay, Hawley. He's changed his hand. He's chasing this bowl here, Bruce.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's on the wrong side of that. Ooh.
Had good weight. Had to come down really between those 2 bowls, didn't he, mate?
Oh, that's right.
Down the front.
He's got to be turning as he gets past those 2 bowls.
Yeah, that's right.
Go past those bowls and turn it, swing across.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great bowl here. That's really taking that out of play now.
Yep. Yeah, difficult one to get out. You're not going to get the green bowl that's hidden by the number there and the white one. That's going to be a little bit difficult. Maybe Robbie needs one of these strappers. Oh, I haven't got any in my pocket.
You haven't?
No.
Jeez, you always do, mate.
Yeah, normally the ones I've got left over from the previous live stream, I just put in my pocket. I had enough at home to put into a bag the other day. Oh, rock that. So it's, geez, that was close to...
very close.
Well, he's rocked Lozza's bowl over next to the... Aaron Storer's bowl over. I reckon he'll have another go at that. Maybe if it's what do they call it in baseball, a sacrifice bunt. Yeah, but to come in on that, he's got a clear view to come in.
Yes.
The other hand. Yeah, Trent coming in to have a look. Yeah. Hawley's saying hit it there and you'll pop that out. And it's quite funny. I'm sitting here looking at a screen and I'm saying, pop the other side, hit the green, and you might pop that blue and gold bowl over and still stay in the count.
He's close.
Good bowl. Oh, start to turn. Yep, got him. Did he stay up?
Yes, he did.
Well done.
Great bowl.
Well done, Trent Smalley. Yeah, it's about 4 down there. 5 down. Because you've got the blue,
two bowls there.
the blue, and the one in the ditch.
No, that white bowl there, mate, that's got to be in. That white bowl is Carl's. Not
No,
Carl's.
that's Ian's.
Ian's, I should say. Ian, I beg
So
your
you've
pardon.
got the one in the ditch plus the one of Trent,
Yep.
Lozza.
Yeah, there'd be at least 4 there, I
1,
reckon,
2,
mate.
3, 4.
This is going to ease the pain, though. What a
Yeah,
bowl.
that saved them.
Oh,
Oh, don't fall, otherwise you're going to lose it.
might still be 3, mate.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, probably is
I
up the
reckon
blue
that's
line.
3.
Yeah, saved it on that. Yeah.
Handy pick up there from Trent. That was a great bowl by Trent, Bruce, to get that bowl out of the head.
Well, he got it out of the head as Hawley had called,
Yeah.
and he actually stayed on deck.
Yeah.
I thought he would lose it if he came that hand, but he hit it just fine enough to rock that green bowl out and sit on deck. Yeah, which is well done.
Now, it was a very good bowl. And a great plop there too by Lozza. Well, the kitty right in the drink. Okay, Aaron, could be a little bit tight with this one. Weight's not going to be too bad. Just needs a little bit more grass.
Where's our bucket of straps? Oh, not here. No, that's right. He's going to get some. He's got those very fine ones in there. He needs a couple to put together. Yeah. Oh, he might have some in there anyway. He's gone to have a look. Yep.
So Aaron just needs a little bit more grass. He's definitely got a better grass line on this one. If he keeps the same weight, he's going to be nice and close. He has played this very well, Bruce.
Yeah. Start to stop now. Well done, Aaron.
Good bowl. Good correction. Okay, Daryl. Looking there, just going to run through.
Running through, certainly is.
He really wanted to sit that bowl at that pace, didn't he, Bruce? So he would have got a nice result out of that.
Roll it out, correct.
Yeah, and stayed there, mate, yep. The Loz. Ladies and gentlemen, Lozza Gall is in the camera angle at the moment.
Here he is. Lovely bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, well done, Lozzie.
Great bowl. The shot.
Yeah.
Hate it when they start showing off like that.
Tell him not to tire himself out. He's cooking tonight.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Just calm down, Lozza.
Jeff was supposed to play in Ken Murray's team. Okay.
Okay.
Have we got Ken on?
There you go, Jeff. Okay, Lozza just showing his versatility. Oh, he just wanted to sit that bowl.
Gee whiz, Jeff, you were supposed to play in Ken Murray's team, and guess what? That's the third game for live stream today. You miss out being on telly, mate.
What a great bowl here.
Pop it across, stay there. No, I don't think I pushed him out too far. I think it stayed enough there to...
Yep. So Craig Hall on the mat at the moment, trying to add to it, give him a friend. Looking very lonely there by itself. Just going to run out of the legs. beautiful line on that.
Oh, he's put a bit of weight behind this one.
He's chasing Lozza's bowl. He's not going to
Yeah.
be too far away. Just going to cut. Has he got the kitty though?
That's got the jack. Yeah, well done.
Yep. And sticks with it too, just quietly.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay. Yep, there we go. So well done, Ian.
Yeah,
Yep.
good bowl there by Ian.
That blue one there is just holding him out of...
Yep.
I'll get that second shot over there with the dark green bowl of Daryl's. And, oh, in you go there, Hawley.
Yep. Another great bowl there too, just quietly from Ian.
You got to be around these, Trent. Oh, come on, buddy. You don't want to... no, he crashed on that. It's like Robbie's first two bowls in the corner-to-corner shootout last night.
Oh, nowhere near it, you mean?
Well, even if he was paying full length on a normal green, I don't think he would have made the end. He's paid his money to have a go at the short corner-to-corner shootout, ladies and gentlemen, and then he went, oh, I haven't got any bowls. So we had to go get a set out of the wooden boxes in the back room here. Anyway, he bombed out that he had another go, and he was holding for a while there until... Who was it that came in and took it off you? The big fella.
Shane,
yeah, from Tina's team there.
Yep. See, they've snuck back now. It's now 14-13. Oh, very close. See,
it's Sean Fox.
Sean Fox, that's him.
That's him, yeah.
Sean was picked up a few there, Bruce, by the looks of it. And he pick up.
Yeah.
It must have only just been the one by the looks of that. I couldn't see what was second shot there, so it's been a little bit colour coordinated there. So it's
slow down, Junior.
13-9. No, that's Brian.
Was that Brian, is it?
That's Brian, yep.
Oh.
Junior just went that way.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, Daryl Irvin on the mat at the moment. Going to play his backhand. Playing away from the club rooms here. 2 ends to play, and it's 133-9.
Yep.
So I don't know what's going to happen here. They got enough bowls out there. Do they want to borrow some? Is there going to be a triple play? Hang on, it's now 13-9. There you go. I liked it when it was 133.
Actually, it was this tournament last year when we had that. Was it the 106 to?
Yes.
Yeah, it was this one because Lozza said someone took a photo of it. They came up on screen and they went, oh, and they took a photo of it and they got it framed and presented it to him.
Now, that's one thing, ladies and gentlemen, you do not see very often. But Junior, who normally does not drink when he's playing bowls, Mick Tobin has driven him to drink at this hour of the day. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, so Aaron sticking to his backhand too, just needs a bit more weight. Tell you what, he's got a beautiful correction on this one here. He's played this absolutely superbly. What a great bowl.
Underneath there, you want to be underneath, Craig?
Yeah, just around it, mate, isn't
Yeah.
it? He had good weight there to draw that off, though, Bruce. It's just ideal weight. But as you said, mate, just a little bit wide.
As you can see, just behind Craig up there, a new sign's gone up. One of the sponsors arrived.
Yes.
Put her sign up there. That was CPAP Direct, based in Gladstone, a new supporter of the Boyne Tannum Bowls Club. And thank you,
Fantastic.
CPAP Direct.
Yep, CPAC Direct, and we have got a customer for you already.
Yeah, Hawley.
Hawley.
Please report to the starters box. Gee whiz.
Yes, you know, I heard this rumour many years ago, Bruce, that a person said to me, by Christ, you snore, Brian. I said, I just wish that person was with me last night, mate. They know what snoring was all about.
Yeah, gee
My
whiz.
God. And Hawley's, of course, trying to blame everyone else. I think one stage he's even pointing towards the dog. What a great bowl here from Loz.
Oh, well done, Loz. Keep rolling. Keep it
Great
rocking.
bowl there by Lozza.
Oh, he's got this. Oh, no, he didn't turn sufficiently. Bad luck.
Okay, Hawley, look at that. Sheer concentration level. Don't know how he could even deliver a bowl after he snored so much last night.
Oh, he's going to push that in sufficiently? No, he's not.
Not quite, mate, but it's still on the run, though.
Yeah, you need a bit squarer.
Yep.
So I didn't even have a look at the plan of attack today, of what the plan is there for what's happening first game. Is it that one there that's got... Yeah, that's
sorry,
the one.
mate.
Yeah, on the back.
Sorry,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah,
It's on the
we
back
go.
there too,
Yep.
mate, yeah.
Rival, we done that. First
did.
game, we done that. First game ends 11:05, second 11:25. Oh, okay, they're having a late lunch.
Yep.
Yep, okay, late lunch, and then finish at 4 o'clock. It shouldn't take us long to
Pack up.
pack up, and away we go, and over to Lozza's place. And
Yes. Lodger chef extraordinaire. We better stop and buy a few cans of lemonade on the way home.
yes, we will.
We will, yes.
See if the boys want any more two-stroke.
Yes, I walked into the Lozza's place last night, and a couple of lads there, and they had a two-stroke container, the plastic bottle there, and I thought, my God, how tough are these guys? They're drinking two-stroke. They tell me they pour alcohol in it and gives them the measure.
Well, it saves from carrying a bottle around. It's in a plastic container. And you just squeeze it, and it goes up into the measure.
Yes.
Measure out what you want, and tip it into your glass, and away you go.
But as they said, Hawley came home, looked at that. They tried to squeeze it up to get the proper amount, so Hawley just opened the other end and poured as much as he wanted.
Well,
into it.
confusing. There was two tops. You didn't know which one to use.
Prices. Oh, Hawley, great bloke. Good to catch up with all our old friends from this region up here this weekend. And, gee, so he's got to get a result from his inside edge. He didn't get it. He would have got that off there, you know, with that weight. Yeah, it's great. Always great to catch up with our friends from this region, isn't it, Bruce?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I ran into a couple of boys this morning, and also Colin Boyce,
Yep.
the member.
Yes.
And I said to him, we met, was it last year here? And he's got a bloody good memory, I tell you. He says, no, it was at Bundaberg.
Bundaberg, yeah, that's right, it was too.
It was at Bundaberg.
Yeah, it was too.
Probably for the juniors.
Yeah, juniors or something, mate, yes. No, wonderful local member for the seat of Flynn.
Yep.
It's good to have a chinwag. It's always great to have a chinwag. I know, as you said too, Bruce, it's always a little bit of indulgence by us, but if people want to sponsor our great game, we'll have a chinwag to them.
Oh, too right. They're right.
Definitely
it's on the screen. People can see what's happening with the game. They
still sit there and watch it.
Yeah, too right.
And
sometimes they like a break.
Yes. Yes. It's in the way. Okay, see a good starter here too by Aaron. Not going to be too far away, just sneaking behind the head. Very handy home. Good starter, right on the line.
While we're getting into this 15th end, we did announce it on at the World Bowls, the Champion of Champions, but we because they weren't a major sponsor, and it was a World Bowl event, Bowls Australia event. You see on the left of screen, ladies and gentlemen, you've got their WCB West Coast Bowls.
Yep.
They've now come on as a sponsor of the live stream team. So they're not a sponsor of any particular events per se. It's for the live stream team.
They're with us here all the time.
Yep, and what they will be doing now is if you go onto you go onto West Coast Bowls and you buy some bowls equipment, set of bowls, there's a different... you've got to put a code in, and we'll get back to you with the code. I'm pretty sure it was Coast-Tweed bowls. GCT bowls was the code. And when you go to pay on the checkout on your computer when you're doing your buying, you put that code in, and a percentage of that sale comes back to the Gold Coast District here, and also on an amount off a set of bowls. So say a set of bowls is $600 and there might be $40, $50, whatever the amount is. We haven't determined that at this stage. We'll come back to us here. And as I said last week, or the week before, that money raised that we get from your purchases, if you go through West Coast Bowls, goes towards our Parabowlers,
mate.
Parabowlers,
Doing a fantastic job. A few of them over in Perth at the moment participating, and it's always a wonderful cause. And Dion, Marshall, I hope Nugget watched that game last night of Serena, because I'm pretty sure Nugget's going to be there one day, Dion. And David Croft, we will tell the Irvin boys that they're there. That Auntie Judy is watching. We will pass that on. Another great bowl from Loz, just pulling up just a tad short. Beautiful line on that. We'll pass that message on. Hope Nugget's going well too, Dion. Tell you what, not too far away once again. If he cracks an egg on this, which is going to be awfully close. Oh, gee whiz. How unlucky was that? If he cracked an egg on that, they would have just gone back to that bowl in behind. No doubt about the family. They're working well together, David. That's for sure. They're definitely working well together, mate. Tell you what, Hawley. Yeah, a bit unlucky there, really. If he just stayed inside that, if he brought that in, only 2 shots in this, and this being the last end. So it's a pretty vital end that they need a couple of shots to draw even. Yep, they like that. So still in there. Okay, Hawley. Awfully close. One in, one out. Better position, but they need 2. Okay, Ian. Those very distinct white bowls, and tell you what, he's done it again. Look at this. Not going to be too far away. Oh, beautiful run on that, just pulling up a tad short. So they need 1 for a draw, 2 for a win. Great finish to a great game. 3 for a win, yeah, 2 for a draw. Beg your pardon, he's 14-12, yes. Having a bit of a look at this. Ian. Sorry, Craig, I should say. From Bombardary, mate.
She can actually play bowl. She's won the pairs a couple of times.
There you go, David. Craig was just here. We just showed him what you said. So he will pass that on to his other family members. So isn't it great to see that? Yep, well done. And he reckons that Judy's the one that in the family that can play bowls. Little bit underdone grass line here. See what he's after. He's after that trail. He's put another bowl in a very good home there, if it stays up. Yep. Okay, Carl looking for a close one here, trying to take that shot away from them. Starting to work in. He's not going to be too far away. He's played this very well. He played that brilliantly. Very well played. Okay, having a good look at this. Okay, they've had a good look at it. They've discussed it. They've worked it out. They know what they've got to play. Couple of bowls to be played. One each. Decide the match. This bowl here, he's got to play with weight. Got to play through the head. Oh, just got the wrong one. Good effort though. No, don't have to. They won it. Got the win. Looks like they got 2 by the looks of that. So, very good, very, very good game of bowls that, ladies and gentlemen. You couldn't see much better than that anywhere, so hope you enjoyed that. And of course, the wonderful sponsors of this wonderful event. We have got the Kappa Direct. And we've got Lozzalec, of course. We've got Bendigo Bank. We've got Loftus Contracting, PRD, Tannum Sands, Colin Boyce. He's the local MP for the seat of Flynn. Boyne, Tannum, of course, funeral and cremations. Something we'll all have to use one day. Glenn Butcher, member for Gladstone. And we've got Dr. Bridget Martha's, of course, the family practice here in Tannum Family Practice and BCIB Insurance Brokers. So we thank all those wonderful sponsors for their contribution towards it. And of course, the Bendigo Bank, of course, which is the community bank. We appreciate them immensely for showcasing this wonderful event of ours and getting us up here to showcase this wonderful region. It was a good game, Mary, wasn't it? It was very well played, I thought, Mary. It's always great to have you on board too, my dear, all the way from Fife in Scotland. Our next game, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a cracker between Bob Rise and John Schultz, and that's going to start at around about 11:20. They're going to have a bit of a break, and they'll be back into it. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, Lozza's looking for the players he played against. He's got his boxing glove on and ready for a fight. So on behalf of the Gold Coast-Tweed, and of course don't forget the BCIB insurance, the Bowls Gold Coast-Tweed District merchandise, and we're trying to make a quid for this to help out promote this wonderful game of ours, and that's everything that we have up in stock at the moment, and of course through the wonderful efforts from Tony Allen, of course, who's in charge of our merchandising side of things, and that's just some of the things you can get memorabilia for life on the Gold Coast. So you've got drink bottles, bowls, cloths, you name it, crying pads, you name it, we've got the lot there for you. Stubby holders, you name it, it's there. So if you need anything there, please don't hesitate and contact the Gold Coast Tweed District webpage, and it's all there for you to view. You can purchase online, and it's all there. There's plenty in stock. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, been an absolute fantastic having you here for the first game. Around about 25 minutes time, we'll be back on air, maybe half an hour with the next game. So just listen to your ping, and it's going to be a cracker. Enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much.